guys, welcome back to my channel, and I am so glad that you are here. And if you're new, hi, my name is Zaria and I am a beauty YouTuber, and let's get into the video. I'm gonna put this moisturizer on my face so it can sit before I start my face. I'm gonna start off with two announcements. First announcement, as you can tell by the title, there's a giveaway going on and I am very excited. I'm gonna give away a Juvia's Place palette. It's gonna come directly from the site. I noticed shipping it to my house and then shipping it off is more complicated than I thought it was going to be and more pricey than I thought it was going to be. So I'm just going to ship it to whoever's house they want, and I will link the giveaway down below. You guys know how this works. I do giveaways once a month, give or take. I try. The second announcement is today I will be using brushes that are new. I will use a few old brushes because I hate using new brushes. I will never want to touch them. But these are brushes I just got, and these are the Vanity Planet brushes, and I'll be using these brushes, which we will get into, and my coupon code that you can save some money off of these brushes or any brushes on the site. But I decided to get these brushes because I haven't opened them yet, but it's from Eyeshadow Beauty, and they have kind of what Artiste brushes look like, but a lot more affordable. So before we start talking about these, you know I am going to go with my eyes. So I do not have my white primer today. So to do this look, I'm going to need a very light base. So I'm going to use this in my Anastasia Cream Contour Palette, and I'm just put it all over my eyes. Now my bedsheets smell like you. Every lady's covering something brand new. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with your body. Now this looks hella messy, I understand, but it's gonna all come together, I promise. So now we're gonna start on the color, and I am solely applying this color with my fingers. You're gonna blend it out with a brush. So I am going to be using teal on the lids today, and we are just gonna go in with teal on a finger and apply it straight to the blending is key, so we're gonna blend. And for blending, you can use a blending color, whatever color you think will work. I'm gonna use a darker blue. I'm gonna grab my Vanity Planet brushes. So we are done blending the teal for now, and now we're gonna go in with our face because it's harder to do the whole entire thing without doing your face. So if you're a person to do your face first, depending on the fallout of your pigment, I wouldn't do it before this, but it is totally okay to do it after. So let's get started on our face. Eyeshadow Beauty sent me a free lemon drop sponge, and it looks like it's already been opened and wet, but we're going to be using this, and it is the lemon drop sponge. And one thing I noticed about the sponge, it doesn't feel like the Real Techniques blender, and it doesn't bounce back as fast, which is not a bad thing. This is not a bad or good thing type thing. Not a bad or good thing, but it does feel fabric-y and it does feel nice and soft. So we're going to use this to apply our foundation, and then we are going to use the brushes to blend and contour and highlight. I do not like using brushes for my foundation application. I feel like it gets too dirty and it's hard to clean out brushes. So we're going to just use this. We're going to use the Makeup Forever HD foundation. I'm in love with the shape of you. Push and pull like a magnet. Although my heart is falling too. I'm in love with your body. wow. So, I've never used this before, but it blends in really well. I'm in love with your body. I'm in love with your body. Maybe it's covered in something brand new. I'm in love with the shape of you. Okay, so this sponge, my thoughts on it is that it works really well. It blends really well. It doesn't soak up the product. I don't think it soaks up the product. Like when it doesn't soak up the product. That's really good. This retails for $11, by the way. But if you use my code, you get 25% off for this sponge. This is definitely worth it. I would buy this. I would buy this. I did buy this, but I would buy this again. I'm making weird faces because I'm gonna make a Instagram video. I'm gonna try to make an Instagram video, so and usually to blend out I would use a sponge, but since we got our Eyeshadow beauty set, let me just pull that out and I'm gonna let this sit because if you let concealer sit, the more coverage you will get from it. So for Eyeshadow Beauty, I will be using the Technique 06 brush. I believe that is this brush. I did take the brushes out and I don't know if I put them in the right one, but I'm sure I did. And this is the Technique 06 brush and I'll be using this to blend out my highlight. And this is my first time using these brushes, so
tell your friends it was nice to meet them, but I hope I never see you.
I'm gonna pat. I feel like patting blends better than rubbing.
Moved to the city in a broke down car. 4 years, no calls. Now you're looking pretty in a hotel bar. And I can't stop. No, I can't stop. So baby, pull me closer in the backseat of your Rover that I know you can't afford. Like that tattoo.
Okay, before I continue, these brushes, it picks up no product, but it blends in my. I'm gonna be back. I'll be back. Oh. It gives me the most smoothest finish. Unclockable. I thought, okay, let me be honest. I thought when I started rubbing it would be streaky, but it's so many hairs on the brush, you can't see. So many hairs on the brush that no, it just blends it in really, really well. These brushes are worth the money. These brushes are definitely worth your money. I know that the Artiste brushes give you more, but I ain't got $400 to be spending on that, so. Okay, now for our under eyes, we are going to use the Take Me to Brazil, and we're going to use that bright, bold, pink, dark color right here on the edge. So I wing mine up, like as you can see, I'm winging it just so it can be like a little cool effect. Yeah. So that is the under eyes. I am doing pink, and then inner corner I'll be doing yellow. Apply our base. We're just gonna do the same thing. Wherever you want that yellow, you're gonna apply this.
4 years, no calls. Now you're looking pretty in a hotel bar. And I can't stop. No, I can't
done with our eye look, which is really simple, I am going to, it doesn't look simple, but the process is actually a lot easier. I'm going to apply my lashes off camera and I'll be right back. Hi, so we are back and I have applied my lashes. And we are going to now contour. Now I'll be using the Mikasa L2 Technique brush. So
you used to call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone, late night when you need my love. Call me on my.
So I'll be using the Technique O2 brush, I think it is, and it's the smaller one, and I'll be blending out my contour. So. And for my nose contour, I'll be using the last brush is the C2 Technique brush.
Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you need my love. Call me on my cell phone. Late night when you.
Now that we are done with our highlight and contour, it's time to highlight, and I'll be using the Artist Contour. I'll be using the Artist Couture highlight in Conceited. And that actually completes our makeup look. Let me put on some lipstick and I'll be right back. And this completes our three-toned look. That's what I call it, three-color toned look. You can do this with any colors. If you're a beginner, I would suggest starting off with less color. I started off with more color and made it a little bit more difficult to blend, but I made it work. And I really hope you guys like this, and stay tuned for more details on these brushes. Now, as most of you know, if you are my friend, I have a coupon code for the site that I will link down below, and I will also probably put it on the screen somewhere. And these are the Mikasa Technique brushes. The Mikasa Technique brushes set, and it comes with 4 amazing brushes that you can honestly use for anything. This is our biggest brush. This is the not biggest brush, and then I use this one for contouring, and I use this one to blend out my nose contour, and I use this one for my highlight, and I use this one to blend out my contour. So these are face brushes technically, and these retail for $90, but you get 25% off if you use my code, and I am going to let you know what that is once I got my calculator. But yeah. So on my phone, 90 subtract 25% is $65. So it brings the brushes down to $65. I believe that was right. And that is a really good deal, I feel, for these brushes, because they work so well, and they are what you would call a dupe for the Artiste brushes. if not even better, because these brushes are really good. And you can use my code, which is ZariaMcCrory25, to get 25% off. And do not forget to enter the giveaway down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!